to be in the queue to get your tickets.
Yeah, and they had such a great turnout when they were here earlier in the year, so we're looking forward to September 20th.
All right, we're talking about all the football and new coaches that we have headed our way. Felt like football weather yesterday.
It did, and I think we'll have some nice football weather for week one coming up on Friday. There's a lot going on because we have boys soccer, girls soccer, there's girls golf, there's cross country, there's so many sports, and then football really gets going starting tomorrow.
Yeah,
so we're
and they won't be sweating up a storm out there for these games.
It's been wonderful. Yeah, so I want to show you the forecast of what we're expecting here, not just for the next couple of days, but also in the next week. We're in this cool pattern. You could say it's a false or fake fall. Enjoy it while we got it. Now, yesterday, it just felt like the seasons changed all of a sudden with all the clouds and those north winds, the cooler air. Well, guess what? We have them again today. And if you look closely, the sky looks a bit more hazy this morning below the clouds. The clouds are only about 2,000 feet above our heads, so they're low. And there's a couple sprinkles out there, and every once in a while you can kind of see a few of them, even though it's dark here on some of our cameras. It is 68 in Indianapolis. Most of us are waking up in the 60s this morning. We're a couple degrees cooler this morning than yesterday morning. The only difference this morning is that we've got a couple light raindrops every once in a while. You can see them passing by on Live Doppler 13. They're kind of hard to see because in this cooler morning, we can actually pick up on some of the insects and bugs that are out there this morning. And so that's just the general blue color. If you look closer to where the green is and where it's also moving, that's where we have some of these sprinkles. We've got a sprinkle headed towards Shelby and Shelbyville and Newcastle, or New Pal, there towards Greenfield, headed west to Mount Comfort. Lawrence, we have some. Meridian Hills, Meridian Kessler, there by Cathedral. We've got some light sprinkles. Fishers as well. Carmel, be on the lookout for a few raindrops. And there's another shower coming right into Monrovia and Mooresville. Here's that shower in northern Morgan County. If you're anywhere around Indianapolis, you could get a spotty sprinkle. They started in eastern Indiana, but for the most part, it looks like right around Fayette to Wayne and Henry counties, we are drying out as these spotty sprinkles push off towards the west gradually over time. Not a big deal, but for a few of us, you can get a sprinkle for 5 or 10 minutes, and it's just enough to kind of put a few wet and damp spots there on the sidewalk and driveway and roads this morning. So as you're driving, if you're headed out the next hour or two, don't be surprised if a couple raindrops hit your windshield. You do a couple swishes and that's all you need. So watch out, clouds and a couple spotty sprinkles this morning. Other than that though, it's a really nice start. We're comfortable. We're in the 60s. Great recess weather out there later this afternoon. Mostly cloudy still, but we'll be in the 70s. So I think the teachers will like that as well. But nice, comfortable afternoon expected. Speaking of these rain chances, they're very few and far between. A couple raindrops here and there. That rain chance will remain low for the rest this morning, and then we cut it off right around the time we're picking up kids from school, 3 to 4 o'clock, because by then I think the clouds will thin out a little bit. We shouldn't have too many more of those. Higher pressure is trying to move in to clear out some of these clouds. We weren't really able to do it very well yesterday. There were a couple little sun breaks, but many of us stayed pretty cloudy. I think we'll have more success today in trying to get rid of some of those clouds. There's the front that hit us a few days ago to give us this cool air, and it's helping to drive Hurricane Aaron, which is a Category 2 storm, off towards sea. But we can see how large this system is. You could put 2 or 3 Indianas inside easily, but there will continue to be a lot of waves along the East Coast. There's our next front off towards the west. It'll be coming in this weekend. In the meantime, enjoy quiet weather. I mean, we'll get to the upper 70s today with mostly cloudy skies, pretty quiet day. Cloudier this morning, and then later this afternoon, we'll try to break up the clouds a little bit, but you still can't rule out the chance for a spotty sprinkle the next several hours. So watch out for one of those. Not a big deal. You could have a rain jacket. You won't need it all the time. And then tomorrow, beautiful weather expected for Operation Football. Our Operation Football game of the week will be Lawrence North hosting Lawrence Central. Big battle for Lawrence coming up tomorrow, and a lot of week 1 big games coming up. Then we talk about the cooler air on the way. But let's talk traffic this morning. It is 5:51, now just about 5:52. We have some slowdowns on I-65 in the southbound direction, but it's getting a lot better. So you're looking south from the 465 interchange here on the south side. These taillights you see are headed south to Southport and Greenwood. These headlights are headed north to University of Indianapolis and coming downtown Indianapolis. And if you look closely, you can see the reflection on some of the roads just a little bit more. Those are some of the sprinkles that are out there. But right now the delay has dropped quite a bit. Now there's a 5-minute delay compared to about a 15.